end zone's checkered, so too the crowd. A mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Condors and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Tennessee's offense has the ball first today. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. We are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Condors offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And it'll be the Condors who will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. On the move from inside his 5. Continues to fight for yards. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct
turning it on! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw. It's right. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Staley. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The option look. And And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just got you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackle.
Touchdown, Condors! Great job by the back on the option. Ready to try the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Staley. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On the draw, it's Morris. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Third and 6 yards to go. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
And what nice nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's King. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. Goes to the option. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And it'll be the Condors will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. And there he goes. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. So here is the Tennessee offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Right on target this time. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Tight end now in motion. To the air. It's right. Swings it out to the flat. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. The Condors decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it down and run. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. 1st down for this offense. On the delay, it's Bishop. Shakes off the defender. Might have a chance. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gordon. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he passes on the... and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Tulsa taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Golden Hurricane looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Vols will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's King. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Dropping back, it's right. Here comes the heat. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Staley. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The run inside. It's Bishop. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And the Vols line it up with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's right. Got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Hand off to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fullback's got it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's second and long. They'll give it on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I love it, man. Staying aggressive as a defense. That's what's got them the lead so far. Nice job bringing more guys to the line of scrimmage that they can block, causing the fumble, falling on it, and capitalizing momentum.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going with the ground game left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He'll run it again. Crosses to 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He's got 99 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Fires to the wideout and wings it incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He wants to throw it. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Fouls. And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown ball. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
And the extra point was good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. DB's right up on the receivers. Off the boot, looking for his man. Can't connect on his first throw.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and they absolutely had to have it there.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And it'll be the Condors with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Condors are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the option. Breaks the tackle. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Too much contact after the fair catch signal. Lost him here. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Morris. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Vols will send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 25. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Looking for room. It's Morris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Pressure coming. Got a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll keep it on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against